surprised Juice ain't out yet. Usually Juice is out up. And
No,
just
there he
says
is.
he's
He spoke too early. Spoke too early.
It is my loss, Dave. You're right. But it could also be your loss, mate. It could also be your loss. Probably not your loss, but it's probably more my loss. But still.
Alright. What number was it that we said? Was it 3 more? Or... Ah, I forgot.
4, I think I said. I
4.
don't remember.
Okay, so...
On me
Yeah,
stuff
so
sorted
under
out, so
3 and 4 more.
Yeah, Dave, you're probably right. It definitely isn't your loss. I think you're right there, man. 2 drivers out. You got 3 drivers, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers coming out. You've got a Racing Point, 2 of the Haas drivers, a Alfa Romeo, a Alfa Tauri, a Renault, and a McLaren. The McLaren and Haas are the only 2 teams at the moment who have not picked up a single point in the first 2 rounds. So can we see them tonight getting in them points, getting themselves off to a good run?
Good to see. And the prediction is now live, guys, so you've got 2 minutes to spend your well-earned TT points on that and get betting. So jump on that now, and while we do that, I am on board with Juice. As always, let's get his showtime. He's always the first one out, so good person to get on board with, see an idea as to what we're going to be expecting. And because of how quick this track is, I didn't actually realise he's on a flying lap right now.
Yeah.
He's came out that quick.
He's instant, mate.
A few of our drivers last night in the top tier getting caught out with just not knowing if people were on flying laps or not, and we might see that again tonight. A few people getting blocked and such, so we'll see what Juice sets for the first time, and that is a 58.6 to start things off. Let's jump on board with LMB.
Just got to remember, this is going to be a very short race tonight.
Yes, very
Less
short
than
race.
a minute a lap, 29 laps, the same as the normal circuit. So it'll be a very short race. You're only with us for, what, an hour and 15 minutes tonight? You've got 45 minutes worth of quali, an half-hour race.
It's one of the few times that full qualifying is actually longer than the race. But LMB there topping out the table, currently 58.5.
Something I'd love to see.
That prediction could come true.
Get a flag. No, but if it comes true, I don't know, I don't want to say anything in case that just does come true, then I've shot myself in the foot. So I want to say, if I speak, he's in big trouble.
Niag there getting a 59.3. He's just managed to get his first round really going. Unfortunate connection issues first round and not able to make the last round. But he's finally with us for this round 3 here at Sakhir. And why is that not a bid? Just realised the overlay's not done.
Oh no.
Everything's going wrong, Chizzy.
This track is actually a lot harder than it looks. I jumped on a bit of time trial earlier and people are like going a full second quicker, and I'm thinking, how the hell have you got a full second quicker around here?
Yeah.
I don't get
and
it.
that is exactly what I'm finding. Obviously, our top tier drivers, as Timothy mentioned, all the top 9 managed to actually get under 57s, and there's me in time trial currently getting about 58s as well. I'm like, I don't get where you can get an extra second in this, because it's so small. It's like you literally down to the fine lines with extending everything you can get. But Michael there getting a 58.5, and currently it's looking like anyone who's backed 3 or less might be doing alright so far.
So far, look, track evolution could come in handy.
Anyone else? Oh, Liam Allen on a lap, it seems, I think. Not too sure if he's on lap or just taking it slow. I know he is using the RS. Wasn't too sure there. Oh, sector 2. Got a yellow flag. Anyone gone off?
No, it's just dusk is slowed right down.
Ah, okay.
Just letting cars pass.
didn't have the mini map up and wasn't too sure if we missed out a Spinella.
Vanilla. What a shame. Oh
What a
yeah, hold on.
slide.
Look at Curry coming up there in P3.
Ooh, okay.
7.6
okay.
just clocked there.
Yeah. Perhaps he did have a secret weapon in himself. But there you go, Liam Hannon, a 58.4 Ferrari driver, currently taking pole on the grid.
Hazy's on a lap as well. I think he's back to cross the line.
Okay. And just put in P12, bit of a banker perhaps,
Whoa,
at
Ali.
58.9.
Out of nowhere.
Alistair, yeah.
We'll get some drivers going in the 57s tonight.
58.3, not too bad. Still got 5 drivers that are yet to come out yet. I'm not too sure if they're just, as you say, waiting for that track evolution, wanting to save their tyres, or perhaps something else going on.
The prediction, we got a 50-50 split with only 2 people voting, and they both put 1,000 on.
They both put
Dave and Timothy.
Okay, so
whoever
the battle
wins
of Dave and Tim.
doubles the money. Do you know his name ain't even Tim? Or Timothy? His name's
No.
Tom. What a fraud. What a fraud.
I feel like
I'm
that's a
out
whole
of here,
story
Timothy.
within that.
I'm out in you here. Your real name's Tom and you're called Timothy. Get out of here. Get that out of here. He'll write in chat in a minute. Tom. That's fraudulent behaviour, that is.
Cool. Marto just out in the chat, good to see you, mate. And he's put a prediction of Stenner, LMB, and Hannon for his top 3. So I've got someone else back in LMB here, not just me.
Glad to see that Marto is now racing in TTM. Been in a very long time. And
Yep.
he's now actually racing.
He's stepped up and is driving a part of our F2 series. And yeah, not too bad for his first race. And hopefully he should be able to continue improving and perhaps get scouted by one of our F1 teams for some future
Ooh.
races.
That hint there that we're now looking at Marto is what you've just done. You just hinted.
Mate, I'm not team boss. I have no
Conspiracies.
intel on that. But
Conspiracies.
you never know.
Timothy says, Marto says Tomothy instead of Timothy. Marty T Bear says, shut up Marty T Bear says to Tomothy. I'm going to call him Tomothy for now.
Well,
Every time he says
Rebels
second chat.
currently up on his time. He's currently P14, but he goes across and it gets into P10, so 58.7, slight improvement there. And here could be a big change. TTM roll just out on his flying lap here, and I can imagine him just jumping straight towards the top. The question is, whereabouts will he end up? Looking very fast through this sector 2, keeping all together.
They're all really bunched up in sector 3.
Yep, purple sector 2 here for a while. Slight lock up on that inside, coming into the final corner, but down the straight. And what time is he going to be able to set? And ooh, there you go, P2. Literally nothing in that at 58.3. Only 7 thousandths of a second between him and Alistair.
With Pars.
Pars?
I've not really seen much of Pars, so I'm going to set board. I'm going to have a little watch, see what he can do tonight.
Williams driver kind of just doing his own little thing in the first 2 races. Out in the back, just keeping his head down. And yep, tonight could be the night that he perhaps makes a big impact for Team Williams and puts himself up on the leaderboards.
So at the moment, you've got both the Ferraris sitting in a very nice position tonight.
Yep.
I think
And
keep this up, they can make some very good points.
to be fair, Mercedes, Raul and Michael, 2nd and 5th at the moment. Not bad points as well for them. And there you go, Pars. Yep, 58.6. It's all very close. Obviously, small track is going to be down to 10ths, even maybe less. And oh, there you go, Stenner just creeping up there for AlphaTauri, and that's a 1-2 at the moment for these guys. 58.3.
Quite a long lap time there for Ben Lim, a 104.
Perhaps with this being such a small circuit, you can see drivers maybe just do kind of 2 cool down laps, well, warm up laps.
Whoa. 2 drivers on the exact same time, P9, P10. Literally the exact same time.
Ooh, yeah.
Did we see that last week as well?
I
I
think
pointed
we
out
did,
last
yeah.
week.
Not even down to a
This tears,
thousand.
this tears. It's black magic, mate. It's black magic. There's some sorcery going on in this lobby.
And just shows how close this actual tier is and can, like, skill comparison. Certainly nothing separates our drivers here tonight.
Juice on another lap.
Owen mentioning 16th, 17th is only 1,000th as well.
Woo. Where's that? I didn't see that.
Oh no, that's the 10th.
No, it's 10th, mate. You can't count. You can't count.
Okay, so Ben Lim managing to improve, but still at the bottom, unfortunately. 59 dead. They'll be having to work on that touch more to get into that top 15 and make it through to Q2.
It's all good, Ian. I'll probably. It's probably lucky that I didn't say that. Probably lucky that you said that. Because I would have got absolutely rinsed for that. You've got to wait. You've got to wait at it.
Alright, who's out on lap? Juice, unfortunately, invalidates. Got Noel and. Well, Noel seems. Is he on a lap? Seems very slow at the moment. Okay.
I don't know who's on a lap doing what. I've got a clip, man.
I believe Niag is just about to set up his flying lap now, so stick on board with him and see what he can pull off. Currently in P17, so he's going to be wanting to improve on whatever he does and hopefully get through to the next qualifying session.
No, it's not Coles, mate. It's all going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong for Cheza.
Chazza?
Yeah, Chez's team, innit?
Oh, okay. I completely forgot about that. I was like, Chaz is not racing. He's tier 3.
I know. I think I know everyone's team bosses. I think.
Yeah, it's just on his hot lap now. So far, pretty clean sector 1. Going down straight, DRS is open and he'll be lining himself up to take this corner nice and fast, dropping down to 4th and a little bit oversteer there just on the exit, but should be able to keep this together. And at the moment he is on, well, up on his time. Going through sector 2, unfortunately down a little bit, but it will still be an improvement for himself if he can just keep it together for this final corner where we'll see him end up.
TTM Ainsley is Niak at P15.
Yep. So 58.6 for Niag puts him through to Q2 at the moment, but we've still got quite a few fast drivers below him who could take that spot away from him.
How many laps do you reckon you can do on these softs?
On these softs, on this track,
Because that's the one thing I've not got a clue about for a race.
yeah, that
Or
is
for these
good.
guys either. Tyre prediction, I've got no idea. What's fastest, what the strategy will be. Whether it's soft to medium, whether you can do it, or if it's still soft hard.
Even with it being a
Wrong.
shorter track, I would imagine it's not going to vary that much. So perhaps we'd be seeing drivers come in around lap 10, 11-ish maybe?
But then again, you haven't got such heavy braking zones. You've got all the braking zones that aren't that bad, apart from the first sector. You've got heavy braking zones all the way for that first sector. And after that, they're not that heavy, are they?
Yeah, it's essentially 3 straights, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, that is one thing to kind of take into account for. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to kind of watch all of yesterday's race, so in terms of strategy, I'm not too sure how things could go
What
here
the
tonight.
hell?
But
What
Tez,
the hell?
a 58.2.
Oh,
I was on
blaming
board
that
with him and he
French
just
flag.
managed to bang out a lap like that.
He's
Very
gonna blame it on
impressive
that French
from...
flag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
God.
Williams driver turned French. And at the moment it could be a repeat of last week at this rate. Getting P3, very close to P2, and apparently it's all down to this French flag. Bringing them good luck so far.
Marto Wesley Snipes. The two for Wesley Snipes. Timothy, I want your new Twitch name to be TTM Tomothy. You've got to change the Tomothy. Marto's giving you a golden opportunity there to get a really good name. I didn't ignore you, I just answered it. I just answered it very late. But
Also,
yeah, do it TTM Tomothy.
yeah. Good evening, Carton King. Supporting Renault here, fellow Tier 3 driver and my actual teammate. So good to see him out in the chat watching the stream. And has LMB crossed the line, moves at 2P5, 58.4. Very impressive from the team boss there.
Not looking good for my team here, is it?
Currently Vale and that's just sort of struggling, but still got 2 minutes. Get literally a couple of laps in, so you never know.
Coming out.
Ooh. Curry with a bit of oversteer, nearly losing the back end there on turn 4, turn 5. But very close there from Curry. And let's jump on with Hayes, currently P19. It's going to need to pull something out of the back here. It's getting a little bit close. And just losing a little bit of traction there, it seems. Michael is the first person to retire so far. Thinks he's done enough to secure that lap.
Rebel was about a tenth up on his time, and he's run out of fuel going down the back straight, which probably would have pushed him out of the top, out of the bottom.
Yep, if he was a 10th up, could have put him there in the P15 zone.
My ex-teammate, my old teammate. Hey, TTM.
Hayes currently 2 seconds down on his time. I don't think he's going to be able to improve. So we will stick with him, see if he can pull something out of the bag. Unfortunately, Niag is in the pits and Rebel also, so I don't think they're going to be able to magically come up with something and get through to the next session. Quickly switch to okay. We'll go with Hayes and then switch to Duchess straight away. They are following each other here and it's all to play for still. It's coming down to the wire. Let's see what could happen. Do you reckon either these two drivers going to be able to pull something out here? Last dying moments? Obviously one of them being a driver, I'd hope so, but...
If, the way I'm looking at this, I just don't want Hayes to improve going to that top 15. Because if he improves, Dust doesn't improve, then I've got 2 drivers out rather than 1.
That's a good point, yep. Vale is a very dangerous spot right there. And... ooh, Hayes only P17. What about Duchess? They beat each other, but not enough. And thank you very much for the follow there, Matty. Appreciate that, and thank you very much for the follow.
There's a wing flying down the road.
Anyone who is new here, make sure to hit follow and support us. We obviously have a full league going on, streams nearly every day at this rate, and obviously always trying to bring you the best content that we can, so I appreciate the follow and the support, guys.
That was on a... oh, it was on a lap. Curry's on a lap.
Yeah.
Can Curry improve? But he's not got his ERS open.
I'd say Curry's going very slow around now off the back straight. So
and it's Hayes binned it.
Hayes has binned it.
He's been disqualified for going the wrong way.
I really wish I stayed on with Hayes to find out what happened there. Well,
oh, please don't bring up shoes. Please don't bring up shoes, mate. I'm gonna get rinsed now. You brought my shoes. You've done me over it, mate.
How many shoes are there? There's been quite a few. I'm trying to have a quick think. I think there's been about 10 people doing a shoey. I know myself has been nominated to do one. Chizu has nominated, but unfortunately didn't deliver here. A bit disappointing. So
you've done me over, mate. I liked you when you joined. Now it's a different story, mate.
Well, we'll quickly go through the standings and we'll get back to that. So currently on P1, very surprising, but pulling through is TTM Tez. P2 Stenna, P3 is Super Jelly Dog. Didn't actually even see that, kind of snuck up. Alistair P4, P5 is Rao, 6th Noel, 7th is LB, 8th Liam Hannon, 9th Lundy, 10th Michael, 11th Juice, 12th is Ben Lim, 13th Pars, 14th Curry, Vale 15th, and getting knocked out is Niag, Dusk, and unfortunately I missed off the cutoff. Memory's gone. Memory is gone.
Rebel and Hayes.
Yeah, Rebel, Hayes, Dusk, and that was it. But we're all good.
Niag.
Moving on to Q2. Yeah, and Niag.
The one thing I was gonna take me a while now is calling rally Rail.
Right,
That's gonna
yeah.
take me a while because it looks like it's rally.
Apparently,
Obviously, where he's from, it's pronounced Rail.
yeah, I think it's
He's
Danish.
I don't want to say country
Wait.
here and it's wrong,
I
but
think it's
yes,
Denmark.
it is. Looking at a flag, it looks like it, but then again, I didn't do geography at school,
Geography.
so yeah, got hit done history, got kicked out of it, mate. So it weren't good.
At Shady, who's commentating, so it's myself, UNK, and we've got Chizu here as co-host, just helping me out and keeping me entertained in the commentary booth, along with yourselves watching. Hope you're all good. But yeah, back to Shui's. If you get 15k points, you can nominate any of us. As I said, probably wouldn't waste your money on Chizu, but there's plenty of other people to nominate, and that clip usually gets uploaded straight to our Discord,
It is
and
Xbox.
it's always there to enjoy.
It is Xbox, mate, but we are also sorting out the PC side of your PC.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any chance of a PS5 one happening, but
Maybe
never
in the
know.
future, but yeah, at the moment we are currently looking for new recruits on our PC tier. So,
there you go, mate. PC. He's PC. As a recruit for PC tier,
there we go.
which
Get
is
involved.
on
And,
it's building. It's getting built
yeah,
as we speak, mate.
join the Discord, and the links are about, and you can get involved.
Oh damn it! I pressed the wrong one. I did the right one. There you go. I'm surprised it worked. As Juice is. Oh, hold on.
What's up?
Madness. Juice isn't out first.
Isn't he? I'm on
Hold on.
board with him. I thought he was out first.
No. Your
Ooh.
team boss is out first.
Ellen
What's
B
going on?
manages to jump the gun. Fair play.
Oh, is
Okay.
he out first? Hold on.
I
Is
think
out
he
first?
is.
It's my fault.
Well, we'll see if he manages to settle up. He's currently absolutely blitzing it through the
Ali's
final bit
first.
of Sector 2.
It's playing my mind. Ali's first. What the hell? What's all going wrong?
We'll see our drivers start coming through and be able to pick up where you go. Okay, so was Alistair 59.4 to start things off, and LMB jumping in at 59.1. Juice there at 59.1 as well, 183. Dale managing to scrape through last time, but this time 59.3 currently. And Stenner with our first 57. 57.9, very close.
Shady looks like he's tormenting Dave, saying, "Are you thirsty, Dave?" So, are we going to see a Shuey tonight from Shady to Dave? Don't waste your money on me because it ain't going to happen. Just throw that at it straight away, Shady. Don't waste your money on me, mate. See you later, Kung Fu.
Yep.
Come support your team. Disappointed, mate. Disappointed from you.
Yep, Dave has delivered on the shoey. Done it pretty much straight away as well, which is that actually would like to see.
Could there be another one in the making though? Could that be why? Conspiracy, why Shady said you first then? Is Shady preparing
Michael
to do it again?
Currently P3 58.4. Let's jump on board with his teammate TTM Royal and see where he can put himself. Usually one of our front runners here. Currently P2, already kind of separating himself, and sort of actually get a nice little tow from Juice. Hopefully you can kind of get out of the way. Might actually catch up yet. Juice moving out of the way very nicely for him. Hopefully he's not put him off, and just about riding the curve enough.
Won't work. The press thing's never happening. I don't even know to jump on board with it. It's because it's such a short track. I don't know who to watch.
Yeah, everything's going on.
It's best in my
There
head.
you go.
Look at the mini map, try and figure it out, and that don't help.
Roll getting a 58.2 and putting himself P2. Very good lap there from the Mercedes driver, 87 McLaren.
That'd been a mistake, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
Speaking of McLaren, P10, P11.
Okay, so we have had a redemption of a shoey. So Shady cashing in his 15 2,000 TT points, and he's nominated Danny Rick. That's an interesting shout there.
My heart dropped in.
It wasn't you,
Do
don't
you know
worry.
it says redeemed you choose who doesn't shoot it? I thought it said redeemed you, and I was like, nah. And a heart attack, don't do it to me, Shady. Don't do it to me.
But yeah, I look forward to seeing that out in the Discord shortly. I'm not too sure if he is watching at the moment, so one of you guys are going to have to add him and let him know.
Yep, someone screenshot that. Especially you, Shady, screenshot that and send that to him. Don't just send it in the NA server, NA side. Send it in the general, so everyone can see it. Matty says one of the 1,000 channels in the Discord. We just love channels. I think that's what it is. We just love a channel. There's channels for everything.
Yep.
Other
Lindsay
games.
Sitting Keyful.
There's channels for everything.
58.3 there.
Oh, he's been added. He's been added in the general chat. They've done it. They've done it.
Alright, let's jump on with Noel. Currently on a flying lap, and one of two drivers here who yet to set a lap here in this second session of qualifying here. See what he's able to cross the line with and where it puts him. There you go, so P8, 58.6, not a bad first outing here, just for a little banker.
Matty, at the moment the times are not up yet because we don't have enough drivers to start it. So we're still building it. So when the drivers, when we get more drivers that we can actually start with, the date and times will be then voted upon by you guys to figure out when is the best time for you all to race. So at the moment nothing is set in stone, but it is being built.
And just on with Liam Ham now, the Ferrari driver, putting himself currently mid-pack, going off last session's results. We'll see if he can bump himself a little bit higher in this session. And so far, without kind of checking, I think every driver is planning on starting on softs for the actual race. Obviously Q2, what tyre you do your first lap is what you start the race on, rather. And I'm not seeing many medium runners as the choice of tyre.
Matty, there isn't a time. That won't get decided until you as a tier decide the date, and then you decide the time on said date.
Currently
So at
all
least
our
be down
tiers
to you guys.
do run at 7:30 though, so it'll probably be around then. So Liam
Couldn't get
Hammond
into
there,
that date.
58.6, put him up to P10.
We have got a reply from Danny Rick as well. He's already replied. He said he'll do his shoe when Deezy does his.
That's a good shout.
So,
Speaking of people you still need to do a shoey, just watch LMB as he's just about to come to the pits, unfortunately. I thought he might have been on a flying lap. We will have to jump on board with him at a later time. And just seeing Jelly a little bit shocked, but Tez put himself up there again, 58.2. Consistency is sort of there for the pace, and looking good for the Williams driver here. Currently a P1 and 2 for the AlphaTauri team. We'll see if anyone can knock that off.
how well are the AlphaTauri doing in the other tiers? I know in tier 3, I don't think they've got points yet. I'm not sure about tier 1. Jet Atom and my brain. Furby? Which Furby has?
Not too sure. I think Furby's has.
My brain ain't working. I'm trying to think of a memory.
A memory's gone.
I know
Memory
one is
poof.
Jet Atom. Sam, TTM Sam.
Okay, Sam's having a good performance then. In,
So he's had some
tier
points.
Well, top tier at the moment, yeah.
So tier 2 looks like they are AlphaTauri. Then with tier 3 at the moment doing bits with Williams.
Yep.
Can we see it all change?
And top tier, I would like to say, is currently being run by Renault. My team.
Go away, Timothy. Oh, we don't care about that team. That team's dead. Irrelevant.
What I'm saying is, didn't hear Alfa Romeo in any of those 3 tiers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're doing we're third on overall constructors, man. But then again, that was from the first race. But that's besides the point.
Currently only got 3 drivers out on track at the moment. We're jumping board with Bendy Lim, currently in P15. He's going to have to set a decent time to scrape himself into that P10. And as I say that, he does it 58.3, putting him up into P6. Not too bad there from the McLaren driver.
Matty's asked something, and you're going to have to answer this because I ain't got the Scoobiest of ideas. He says, how the hell did you do all this screen stuff? Holy fuck.
Black magic, mystery, and
sorcery.
a lot of effort.
Oh, witchcraft! It's all witchcraft.
Yeah, it's all witchcraft. And usually comes with a lot of technical issues as well. But at the moment, we are running smoothly, and hopefully it stays like that for the rest of the race.
We started off with a very bumpy road for you. I'm not unmuting me, I'm not unmuting yourself. So we're off to a rocky start. And I said my name. Why have you said my name, Aaron? Why have I been? Why have I been called out? Why's my name been said?
I'm not too sure.
It's because it's Williams in Tier 1, I think.
Currently with Curry, and he's going very slowly. I'm not too sure what he's doing. Trying to prep his lap, perhaps. We'll jump on board with the Haas driver, see what he can put up. Currently P13, and be looking to improve. And after all that, he's just gone into the pits. Very odd there. So we will switch over to Noel here. Unfortunately, just invalidating as I switch to him, so I have to run another lap if he's got the fuel, unfortunately. Let's switch to your driver in P15 TTM Vale. Only Alfa Romeo driver to get through. But yeah.
I know he's been stressed out the past 2 races. He's not happy with his performance.
And unfortunately, invalidating just at the back straight here. Have to go again as well.
The commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse, yeah. Just jumped on with Noel. He invalidated Vale. Invalidated. Let's see if I can curse my own team boss here with LMB. Currently on a flying lap and holding it together through the back straight at the top of the hill. Let's see if he can keep this together very nicely, using a bit of the curb on the left and all of it on the right.
Seen Shady what Shady's put in the chat. Tune in at 8:45 EST to watch the North Americans. We suck. Well, at least you know you suck. I suppose that is a good thing.
LMB crossing the line there, and he's moving up to P2, 58.1, so no commentator's curse for LMB there. But yeah, shout out the NA tier. They are going to be live at 8:30 Eastern or 12:30, I believe, UK time. So make sure you tune that in for that. We've got Team Green and Duffy's, I believe, commentating that. So make sure to go check those guys out if you are still awake.
It's weird that's the first one I check in the morning when you get up. Check the Discord, I go on and check their results. That's what happened.
Nice little ritual. See if any chaos has ensued.
I don't think so. I don't think anything's happened. I know I'm probably going to get a message from Val in a minute telling me that he hates me. Or that he's not happy. See how that goes.
Yeah, so for Dutch it will just be half one your time. I believe you're 1 hour ahead than us in the UK.
I think you're British at heart, man. That's what I think it is, mate. I think at heart you're really British.
And Par's just crossing the line. Will he improve? Yep, moving into P10, knocking out Michael currently at 58.4. So let's jump on board with Michael, see if he can reclaim that straight back from the Williams driver. And unfortunately invalidate, so he's going to have to go again. He should have time to get around and set another lap in, but it's going to be cutting it close there for the Mercedes driver. Not a strong performance in the second session.
Jelly's improving, 2 attempts up in the first sector, but he needs to do another 2 attempts now to get close to that time. Can he do it?
Only 1/10 off Senna's time, so let's see if he's able to improve.
Stenner, like, he's on a madness. He's just different. He's built different.
There you go. So Jelly taking that spot from Pars, P10 at 58.4, and yeah. While going on about that, Senna's obviously taking top spot. Liam Hannon coming in with P2, kind of out of nowhere, 58 dead. And the rest of the drivers, P3 to 6, retiring. They think they've done enough, and I think they have, to be honest. We've still got a few drivers out and about. Lundy unfortunately invalidating, so he'll have to settle for 9th.
Pars going rallycross then.
Pars, yeah.
A bit rallying.
He's obviously given up. Let's jump on with Michael, I believe the last of our drivers here. Still racing, trying to set a time. Oh, there you go. Big upset. Curry getting knocked out, and Michael going P4 there with the 58.2. Very impressive there, and delivering last minute there.
White on cars coloured by the teams. They are, mate. So each team is roughly the colours what they would be if they're F1. So the car of Val is Alfa Romeo, dark red. You've got the grey cars are Haas, pretty self-explanatory, but they're all run by one person in the server, I should say. So one team boss for every team.
So just Pars to come in and pit, and that'll be our Q2 done. On to Q3, and before I run out of time next time, I'm actually going to quickly run through it now. So we've got P1 in Stenner, Liam Hannon coming in P2, LMB 3rd, 4th is TTM Michael with that last second lap, Alistair coming in P5, Tez P6, Super Jelly Dog in P7, Raul in 8th, 9th is Juice, and I have to wait for the rest of the screen. Yeah,
You've been
every
right
time.
off video.
Every time. But it's fine, we have plenty of time to finish off the final board. There we go. So Bendlin getting that last 10th spot for Q3. Unfortunately getting knocked out is TTM Lundy, Curry, Pars, Noel and Vale. So that is our final standings for Q2. And
That's
on
quite
to
interesting.
Q3. Yep.
LMBs use 2 sets of softs and a set of medium in that one quali.
Okay, yeah, perhaps just that
Which
first
means
lap.
he's probably only have one left.
So you will have an extra tyre set given to you for Q3, so he'll still have a fresh set if that is the case.
Question is now, does he come out on an old used set, just to set a banker, and then come out again on the fresh set and do a few laps, or does he come straight out on that fresh set? Why does it say lap 1 of 20? Okay, it's changed.
Yeah, it's changed. I would say probably maybe that old set, just wait and keep those fresh tyres for that last lap. Personally, but you never know. You might not kind of deal with knowing you've only got a minute left, so try and get that time in straight away, perhaps. But Alistair once again managing to outdo Juice and get out of the pits first, so he'll be having all that air to himself.
Ali and Stenner. I'm getting blamed there for Curry not getting into Q3. I don't know how that's my fault. I don't know how that's my fault. But you blame me?
Yeah, I can back it. I like it.
I'll back it. I don't know what I've done, but I'll back it. My fault, I'll back it. Ugh. It's far too long on these qualities on this track. It's so long. Don't need 12 minutes, you need about 5. And we get enough laps in.
Well,
It's far too long, isn't it?
as you can see, Alistair kind of setting up for his lap, just taking it slow around the second to last, but getting up to speed. To be fair, I think he can go a lot faster going into that last corner. But we'll see how he does for a banker. Jump on board. Absolutely blitzing it down to turn 1 here. Let's see if he keeps it tight to the apex. Very nice. Exit just as nice as well, keeping it all together smoothly. That corner I found can catch you out just going up the hill as you're turning in, but so far so good. Not a mistake I can kind of see.
I don't know where to look. I'm literally getting aboard with Michael.
Stenner is second, so I'll be jumping over to him next. A little bit too much curve there, perhaps.
So we need 4 drivers to get into the 57s for that to pay out. Because we can't catch Stenner twice, can we? Surely.
There you go. So Alistair currently topping it with a 58.4. Let's jump to Stenner. Ooh! I wish I jumped to him a lot quicker because he's just binned it.
Spinella.
That final
Shy.
corner just catching him, and he's chucked it straight into the wall. I was not expecting that whatsoever. He'd be going straight into the pits, and that would have been a speeding warning there. Way too quick going over the line. But no penalties for quali. Let's jump on with Michael. Yep. 58.4. So 58.3, 58.4 seems to be the time set at the moment. Let's jump on with LMB. Seems to be going a little bit slow at the moment. Only 58.7 yet. He'll be going this lap then before his actual one will stick on board with him.
Michael goes purple sector 1.
Okay, Alistair going back to back as well, 58.3. Improving on his time. How about Michael? Let's see what he can pull out the bag.
I just realised most of the McLarens are through.
Yeah, both scraping
Can they get
through.
points tonight?
Bendy Lim just getting that last spot in P10.
Can the McLarens make it so the Haas are the only team not to score any points so far? Just to
Well, TTM Michael currently getting top spot, 58.2.
Oh, by the way, it's my fault that Stenner spun as well. I'll take blame for that.
Take the blame
I'll
for
happy
that.
take blame for that one. I'll happy take blame.
Some weird juju going on. Let's
I
jump
am a
on
witch.
with. Who's out first? Okay, let's go
Roll.
with yeah, Roll. He's currently on his out lap, just about to start his flying lap. See what he can do. Strong performance so far in the last 2 sessions. See if he can keep it up. Andy Lim there, just giving plenty of space out the way.
Michael's out of fuel. He is.
Ooh, a little bit wide there from Ryle. Won't be happy with that, but we'll see what he can do. Still saving it, and we'll be able to pull together a lap, hopefully.
Yes, Timothy. Yes, it is.
I've only just realised he's actually changed his name to Swampy. I like it.
Yep. He's got it for 60 days. It's good for 2 months. So I don't think it's long enough, to be honest. I think it should be a perma change.
I'll have to wait and see. But Ryle just going down
Let down.
straight. Let's see what time he can set. Ooh, going up top, 58.1. Not breaking those 57s yet, but currently taking pole position. Stenner, again, just very slowly through the sector 2. I'm not too sure if he's...
Might be scared to put power down. My PTSD.
Yeah, we'll wait for him, hopefully put his foot down on the back straight.
Which he has.
No, he's still only 3/4 through. He's warming himself up. Not too sure what Senna's doing, but we'll go with Bendy Lim. He is on a flying lap. Let's see what he can do.
Timothy, you need to make your game tag permanent, mate. For me to do that, you need to make your game tag permanent. You need to change your tag on Xbox to TTM Timothy. I don't want just your Twitch. I want your actual Xbox gamer tag for me to upgrade you to a tier 3 sub to be TTM Timothy. You have until Monday to do it. Deadline before your next your F2 race. It needs to be TTM Timothy, and I'll upgrade you.
Alright, well, that's happening. Some
But how
weird
much
deals
it's gonna
going
be,
on.
It can really cost me quite a bit, but
Bendy Lim there getting P3 currently, 58.3. Very nice time there from McLaren driver.
Dave, shut up. Dave, shut up.
Okay, so let's jump on with Tez. He seems to always kind of just magically spring out a lap out of nowhere, so hopefully let's jump on board with him and see what he can do. And as I
Got
say
one.
that, he's in the gravel.
Commentator's curse, mate. You're just cursing everyone. Don't say anything.
Jerry's the one with the curse. We saw that with the F2. He mentions anyone they bin it. So I
Maybe
believe
we
he's
just don't speak anymore.
fully
Maybe we
cursed.
just watch. We can't speak. Bring the curse. We've got a boring stream to watch, but at least no one will die because of the
Well,
curse.
while I was very confused with what Senna's been doing, he's actually managed to go top with a pole position time of 57.9 currently. Only driver at the moment to get into those 57, so we'll see if that sticks. But yeah, putting himself up there very nicely for the AlphaTauri team.
Apparently it's my fault to hit the gravel. I'm seeing a trend here.
Yep, that's all your fault. Those technical issues at the start, also your fault.
How does that work? Jerry's here. Quick, act natural, be nice. Yes, Jerry.
Jerry!
We've had no incidents at all. no issues in stream. Don't know what you're on about.
Just saying how
We've had-
I've kind of developed your commentator's curse. Anyone who I seem to switch to is either going off in the gravel into the wall and validating laps. It's all happening at
Do
the
you know
moment.
what? It's not my fault, it's Jerry's fault.
Nope,
That's what it is. It's commentator's curse. Jerry created it. Jerry created the commentator's curse. It's Jerry's fault. I've sussed it.
And B currently looking like he's on for a good time. Only 2/10 off Stennis, so it's going to be putting him up in those podium positions.
Oh,
there
no.
you go. P3, 58.
Jerry, it didn't work. Jerry, it didn't work. He's the enemy bin it now. He didn't bin it. He went faster. God damn
Yep.
it, Jerry.
That is one thing that we've noticed, that it doesn't work on LMB. we did try it.
NMB, you're not going to get pole. Done. It's worked.
To be fair, I think it'd be surprised if you can get ball. So haven't got to worry about that. But we'll jump on with Alistair, see what he can do. Currently only a 58.3. I say only. Obviously a very good time, but at the moment it's very close at the top here, and these drivers are going to be striving for every 10th they can get. We mentioned at the start of the stream, position is going to be key, we believe, for the actual race. With being such a small track, it's going to be hard to kind of make up positions with how short the actual race is. But well, Alistair got purple sector 3, wasn't able to improve. Still P7. Stick on
Jump
board.
with Liam Hannon.
That's a good shout, actually. Currently a
Jenny's
purple
left
sector
it
1.
really late.
Let's hope Juice moves out the way. No? Okay, well, yeah, he has moved. Got a nice little toe there. I'm not too sure if that was intentional, but I'm sure Liam's not going to be worrying about that. He's going to be crossing the line. It's going to be a good time. What is it going to be? There you go, top, a 57.8. Our second driver in the 57s. Brilliant time there, putting himself on
Jenny
pole
make it a
currently.
third. Did Tez make it a full? And he
Yeah.
make it a fifth?
Let's jump on with Tez. Got 1 minute left. It's kind of make or break time here. He's done pretty good so far in the last 2 sessions, but slightly slacking for this final one where it matters. Let's see if you can put it all together. Currently 2/10 off Hannon's time, so at the moment it's going to be putting him around P3-4 position. Has he managed to
Tez
hold it
comes.
just for this last sector? And yep, P4, 58.1. Very good time, but not able to break into those 27s, unfortunately.
Jump on with Ali.
Ali
Ali
looks like he's just kind of strolling around at the moment. He is
Just
down
chilling.
on his time, yeah. Oh, Michael. He's off in a wall. I just caught that. Not too
Vanilla?
sure what happened there. Perhaps he just caught the curve on the exit of T2.
I was waiting for the Curry. Jesus' fault again. I was waiting for it.
Let's jump on with Super Jelly Dog, currently our only driver yet to set a time. Where can he end up? Looking very fast through this sector 2. He's got a car out in front, might be able to get a little toe off him. And can't quite see how far down he is from Hannon. Let's just wait as he crosses the line in a few seconds. Where's it going to put him?
It's going to get him anywhere.
58.5, unfortunately not able to move position. And Stenner actually improving just out of nowhere there, 57.8.09. So 300ths of a second, well less than 300ths of a second in it between him and Liam Hannon.
You're
It's
giving a
getting a bit
suggestion
closer.
from Timothy. On the animation for the leaderboard, you need to change the colours of the line next to their name to make it the same as their car.
Unfortunately, I cannot do that. That is just how it is designed. It does work for actual F1 cars, but for multiplayer cars, it is just all a standard white colour. But
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about that yet until I see it from my own eyes, because you said this last time and it was wrong.
what?
Is it 3 and 4 at the same time?
Yeah. Well, taking pole
We said
position
that.
is TTM Stenner, Liam Hannon in P2, Roll taking up final podium spot in P3, Tez in P4, LMB in P5, Michael P6, 7th is Juice, 8th is Bendy Lim, Alistair falling down to 9th, expect a little bit better from himself, but finishing off the top 10 is Super Jelly Dog. So,
Soupy?
Soupy.
Soupy?
Soupy Jelly
Soupy
Dog.
Jelly Dog. Ah, soup.
So we've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out here. And so far, everything's looking all good. Can't see anything wrong.
How did you started?
It's
literally just
good.
moved off the line.
Yeah, no, it's good. Anything can happen, and our drivers so far keep it all clean. I say that, it's all come to a pile-up. What's happened there? What has happened there?
Alright, let's try and see who's got damage. 'Cause that was a pile up and a half.
It looked like everything just came to a stop. I'm not too sure who kind of started it, who got damage. At the moment, no drivers are kind of massively dropping back. We're still seeing Hayes here fighting Duchess. All drivers going side by side. It's a bit of carnage at the moment. And,
Therefore, I will say that that's done Stenner and Hannon massive favours. Look at the gap they've already pulled because of that incident.
yep, and
Lewis is in a really good
LMB,
position
yeah,
as well.
up to P3. Where's he snuck away with that? It's all going on. Tez moving with Juice, fighting back to back.
Let's see who goes in the pits now.
At the moment, I can't see anyone going in. It's just going to be a big
Cars,
straight line drag race.
Curry's in. Michael will be going in. Raul will be going in, sorry. And so will Nieg.
Juice narrowly missing the back of Tez there. Just braking a little bit too late. You've got Michael making a move on the inside. Not making it stick.
Speeding.
Juice
The
just
pits.
getting the better traction. Who's that? Who got the penalty?
Raul.
Right. Ooh, that's going to hurt his efforts there.
This track. I don't think I'm going to enjoy this race.
Anything can happen.
It's just DRS, isn't it? Yeah, it's close battling, but Jesus!
Vale's just flown
It's
off the track.
Yeah. It's like, you don't know where to, I don't know where to look. Honestly, I don't know where to go. I'm just sitting here watching one drive up because I can see the whole pack.
Yeah, everyone is literally within a tenth of each other and it's just carnage. We're only lap 3, but we'll wait for everyone to finish and surprisingly no safety car after that turn 1 pile up.
Who voted for that? I'm surprised to be fair. Oh, so one person voted. Oh, no, they didn't. But Cole's put 10 points on it and got 1 to 101 return.
Love
They've put a
that.
K on it and lost a K. Cole's mate, well done.
Still
Ridiculous,
chance.
Coles. You should have put your money on it, mate.
Alright, okay, so our driver's now starting to settle a little bit, it seems. While everyone's kind of within about half a second. They're just forming a bit of a train here. Not much else is happening, and after that crazy start, it's starting to
Owens
get
asked for
a bit
tyres.
calm.
Owens
Tyres.
asked for tyres. If you can.
Let's take a look. So everyone is pretty much on the softs from P9 onwards, and below that you've got Lindy with the medium runners, with Noel kind of the odd one out at the moment. Oh! Who's just spun? Was that Alistair?
That was so close to hit you. I think it was Noel. It was very close to swiping another car. Obviously not intentionally, but that was very close.
We've got Rebel and Noel fighting at the moment at turn 1. There we go. Do the prediction and there you go. go.
I don't know where to look.
I
It's
know.
coming. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do.
Right, we've got Curry
Let's watch
making a
Jelly.
move on Alistair. He's currently in the
Jelly,
pits,
Juice, and Michael. It's a
Yeah.
good one to watch. They were very close. As Michael goes for a move, is he going to make it into the last bend? No, he doesn't. He backs out.
Let's jump on board with Jelly. Probably best view. See our drivers here fighting, and DRS is now open and enabled. Michael not choosing to try and get a slipstream with Juice, just turn it into a bit of a drag race. Side by side going into turn 1, and Jelly trying to slip on that inside. Juice going a little bit wide. Could we see a switchback attempt here? No. Juice keeping that inside line, not allowing Jelly to try and make a move. And Michael, though, gain position up to P6. Very nice there.
I know one thing's certain about this race.
Go on.
There'll be no need for me to play our spy.
He had definitely no need to spay I Spy. And oh, is that Renault driver? Is that Ainsley? Yeah, he's unfortunately on the side. It's going to be hard for him to try and get back on. Oh,
He's
yeah,
retired.
he's back on. He's left the session. Oh, DNF.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he retired.
Not too sure what's happened there then.
No, that's not good.
No.
Oh, that means I've got to put a pit. Make my life harder because I've not got to sort it out. The money.
That's right. Lundy making a move, just diving in. Vale having to back off. Got 2 Alfa Romeos here with a Ferrari in the middle of the sandwich. But Lundy there taking P10, making the move stick, and he's got DRS on Duchess, so he'll be chasing him down next.
And he picks up 3 seconds, not him. This now is going to go down to your pit stop.
Yep,
When
making
do you
sure
pit?
you don't mess up
Massive
your pit stop.
undercut.
I think
Massive
undercut will
overcut.
work better. As you say, position's going to be key, so if you get that undercut, you're just going to stay out. You're going to have that kind of dominance, I would say. So, be interesting to see, as we kind of mentioned, we're not too sure when we're expecting our drivers in, perhaps lap 10, 11 sort of thing, with this being a shorter track, but TTM, Stenner and Liam Hannon battling it out currently for P1 and 2, looking at each other the whole of the race from the start. See with the pile-up occur, and they've managed to get a nice little 3-second gap from LMB, who's currently sitting in 3rd, but
Ooh.
ooh,
I just
stand
got
up,
it
stand up! He's binned it!
No, no, no.
I see a
no,
replay of that.
See that corner? It's the same corner. It's the same
He's
corner.
binned it. I actually can't believe that. I see it again. He's just coming down straight, and you just see he completely loses it in front of Liam. Oh my days.
He'll be very annoyed at himself there because it's the
He'll be
exact same
screaming.
position he done it last week.
Yep, he will be absolutely screaming. He's currently in P5, and he's lost the left end plate by the looks of it, so he'll have to come in and pit. But
Do you know what? I feel really sorry for Stenner. First race,
yep,
got all the way to the last lap. On
Puncture.
them wets.
yep.
Puncture from completely out. Last week he binned it, first lap, and this week he's not out of the race.
Just
as
yet,
such.
but
If he goes on hards now, it will probably go to the end.
it's questionable if that wins.
So is he gonna do it?
Well, the podium's in sight at the moment. And Pars,
Then again, it's all DRS training, isn't it? So he might be right.
I
Go
didn't
for
even realise there was the SC out. Pars speeding
Much
under the
Stenner. Stenner's gone hard.
BSC. And why is that not working? I didn't even realise it was
So-
about. There we go.
If I was Stenner, I would probably try not to stick it to the end of them hards. It's probably what he's going to try and do.
Yep.
It's a DRS train, isn't it? So in theory, if he can keep close with someone, and they both are going quick enough, they can really make up some time when these all pit.
So our closest battle on track at the moment, I believe, is actually Tez. So he's going to be chasing
He
down
looks
that
good
last
there,
podiums.
Rebel. Oh, Rebel.
What's happened?
Foul. Oh.
Oh, Rebel.
It was nearly a crash.
I went to Raul.
It was nearly a crash. It was nearly a crash.
Well,
I think
Rebel's
they're both
going.
around the last corner, side by side. and it's been slight contact, nothing major, and what Rebels nearly lost to Mirrenda's. Whoa, what a switch from Val.
Oh!
Keep it. Can he stick it?
I was not expecting that switchback. Rebel going over the curb. Oh! Bell spinned it! He's had a spin! Oh no!
He's right, he's gone. Gone. Isn't too bad because Jelly's the gap to Jelly.
I'd say he didn't lose obviously any positions, but that is not ideal when you're battling each other. Just a little bit too greedy on the throttle perhaps, and the back end's gone. Oh dear.
We're already a 10th of the way through the race, coming up to a 10th of the way.
Yep.
Oh, 10th of the way.
Crazy.
Third of the way, sorry. Oh man. Just
As
10 laps.
Timothy says these laps go absolutely rapid. It's about a minute laps in the actual race conditions, and could see a move here by Tez. Bendy Lim not really putting up much defence, just going to be a drag race into the corner. Who's going to get the better traction? Tez at the moment, he's taking that P3 and looks like he's made it stick. Let's take another replay of that. So, see here, Tez just slightly outbraking.
Fast laps are 1 minute, 0.4. Minute 0.48.
Quickly have a look. So, and that is actually with Stenner. Fortunate back in P12 currently. But
Dave betraying his team there. Then the Williams car is a good looking car. He's betrayed his own team.
it is a very nice car.
I think.
I have to admit.
Still in McLaren or has he left McLaren? He was McLaren last season, Dave, wasn't he? Dave, what are you there? Because you was McLaren
Dave's
last
Ferrari. He's backing his man Liam Hannon currently in first with Lundy out in P7 currently. Very good
Liam
showing
is
from the
pitting.
Ferrari boys at the moment. Heavy lock up there from
up
Dust.
12.
Just-
He's up 12. So is Hayes. Hayes and Dust are both up 12 with Rebel up 10. Yellow flag sector 2. That is an Alpha Tauri of, I believe, Stenner.
Oh no, he's not gone again, has he? He's dropped back to
No
17.
damage.
Yeah.
He's no damage, but.
Oh no, he has. Oh, okay, no, it's just the camera. I thought that end plate was gone again, but no. Wings all fine. He must have just had a little spin. And from what looked like a promising kind of qualifying session from the AlphaTauri, got Alistair and Stenner currently P16 and 17. It's kind of all gone wrong come the race. Very disappointing there for the team. And Alistair's have a nice little battle here with Raul. And okay. Yep, I was like, how is Michael just jumping everyone? Yeah, I swear it was a couple of seconds off, but yep, pit stops now coming in, lap 12. Slight overcut. But we'll see if this works out for them. Liam Hannon's still yet to come in. He's biding his time, perhaps. He'll be choosing to come in now. Obviously, he's had all that
I think
pressure.
they're trying to undercut them softs. Can you check one of the soft drivers to see what their tyre wears on?
Well, we will check Liam himself. Let's take a look.
I don't think that is an overcut. I think that's a slight undercut. I think they're not even going to be at 50%, or if they are at 50, they just hit 50.
There we go. So tyres wise, okay, so yes,
So that
it's
was
getting about 70% ish. These tyres are degrading quickly on this fast track, even though there's only a few heavy braking zones. They are getting
Michael is
eaten
in.
up at the moment on that left side by the looks of it.
Marco is in the pits.
Okay.
Lundy, I think he's going to go for a move on Dust. No, he doesn't.
Backed out of that. I think
Dave's
he's
gonna.
even realised it was a bit too much to try and dive that, and Lundy actually nearly lost it there, putting his foot down a tad too quickly.
That's the
Back end.
world's worst corner for that.
Yeah, it's so hard to get the gear on right, and just make sure you keep it together and have the grip on track.
Back gears on auto. That's it for me. I'm thinking about getting a elite controller with the paddles. See if I can get used to manual gears on the paddles.
Might be a
Elite.
worthwhile upgrade.
Good shout.
And Hayes currently up in P5, obviously yet to pit, but he's battling with Rebel, trying to go around the outside, have to brake a bit too much, and I think Rebel's just going to extend that gap out a touch. We see Hayes with DRS as he's about to go across, well, over the last corner. slight bit of understeer there, I think.
Cole's Stenner spun out twice. He spun out lap, I think it was 5 or 6. Going on the same corner he binned it last week, and then about 3-4 laps ago he spun it on the long back straight. Around the Death Bend. I like to put it.
But Liam Hannon decided to pit as well, and he's managed to actually time that very nicely. He's currently P6 and
There goes
technically
Lundy
still
on
first.
Dusk and Lundy are side by side through this sector.
They were nowhere near each other a minute ago. With them the whole time. There you go, Lundy taking the position from Duchess. Not too bad. Will Duchess try and come back here? He will have the DRS over him, coming off
So if he said
start
Dusk-
finish straight.
Dusk was leading on the alternate strat, so at the moment now Lundy is leading on the alternate strat.
Duchess, the thing might just be a little bit too far out to try and make a move. He's having a look on the outside, well, inside. Oh, still just following. We'll jump on board, see if he's able to keep that gap nice and tight and try and get him through the second DRS zone. And DRS open. Still not really gaining much there. Lindy doing a good job. Defender, not too sure if he's using up all that ERS.
More ES than Dusk has.
Yep.
I think
Duchess
who's got more fuel?
rinsing everything.
Burn.
And I think Duchess might be a little bit too far out now. Even with the DRS, he might not be able to catch up. Come the second lap, losing time in that sector 3, unfortunately.
I reckon we'll see these medium runners come in within the next 2 to 3 laps. I think you can get about 12 up Rebel.
Rebel, 5 seconds, yep. Not good, but you got Liam Hanna here making a move on Vale, straight. Well, on the straight and making it nice and easy. And yeah, Vale not able to put up much of a fight there. Liam Hanna's just the faster driver at the moment. Those fresh tyres really helping him out there to get past. Let's take a look. Oh, got a movement down in the mid pack. I think that's just pits with Rebel changing. But we have got
I'm
Michael.
pretty sure he served his 5 second there in that pit.
Who's that?
Which that's
Rebel?
why he's
Yeah.
dropped Rebel. He was what P4, so in theory should have been what P10 around that mark. He's dropped away to P16. So I think no, he hasn't served it.
Martha's a fan of the Ferrari livery
I mean-
with the Lundy and Hannon. Very nice. I think Fibrous is the actual livery name, but it is
Yeah.
very nice indeed. Yeah, the black and white stamp. And Vale now in the pits, so another medium runner in, swapping over to that soft compound. And just about to be around halfway of the race. Currently Lundy and Duchess still yet to pit. Really stretching these mediums.
How long is the pit? Do we know?
It's quite a quick pit in comparison, I would say, to a couple others. Maybe low 20s, I would say.
I know Silverstone's a very long one.
Yeah, low 20s. I think Bahrain is quite a nice one. Very short pit entrance. Does catch you out as well. Lundy coming in and Duchess following suit. Both making sure to get under that pit limiter, so no penalties there. And there you go, Liam Hannon taking that top spot, flying past at the moment. Now he'll be doing his best to get as much of a gap as he can to try and keep this position. And Stenner's retired. Stenner's retired. What's happened?
Same
Where?
corner, same corner, same
Oh
corner.
no. So there you go, we've got a safety car here, and that is like the best timing possible for Duchess and Lundy there. They've essentially got a free pit stop. Everyone is going to bunch up.
And their tyres now are not going to be as bad.
Yeah.
But then again, it's going to be closer in it with DRS and that. It's going to shunt everyone together again. So it's going to really hurt Liam.
It's going to be a bit of carnage, and yeah, Liam with those mediums now, he's could get absolutely rinsed on pace with these soft runners now coming through on the alternative strategy. This is
Tez still in a good position there.
Tez P3, not bad.
I thought that was
Same
one of
with
the
LMB.
Renault boys then, just sitting there, and then I realised it's a safety car. So what the hell? What is going on? Hopefully this safety car isn't up for too long.
Oh, LMB. I didn't even realise he's actually on the hards, so he's going to be coming in and swapping over to the softs, I would imagine.
Was that a wise idea though?
Not-
You're on a track that's DRS heavy. The
I'm-
tyres are not going to prove anything. They're not gonna
I'm
do
even
much.
more confused. He switched over to the mediums. I have no idea what this strategy Lewis is doing.
Yeah, I would not have picked. I'd have stayed on the cards because you're in a good position.
Yep.
You've got DRS. As long as you can sit with the car behind with it in the DRS zones, you're fine.
And even if you did come in, why did you switch to the mediums? You've got
Well,
10
yeah.
laps left.
10
You're in
10
the safety
laps.
car. By the end of it, you have 8 maybe? 8 laps to
Unless
go?
he's going off what the normal track is, because I think the normal track it recommends 8 laps. That's it. Unless he didn't check his tyres strategy and the game just put it on mediums.
Could be a tyre glitch. We have seen that with a few drivers with our league races. So it could be something along those lines, but it is a very odd strategy. But
That confused me then. I saw
well-
2 Williams up the front. I thought, huh? I remembered that Pass has been falling back quite a bit. And he's quite a bit of trouble this race.
he's
Yeah, that threw me off for a second.
he should be able to pass. I'm surprised it's not let him go through. There you go. He's actually
that's
done
fair,
right past there. Dave, let's go Ferrari. Yep. Liam's gonna have his work cut out now. Everything back. Ooh, Pars disqualified from session for ignoring the yellow
Yeah,
flag.
that happened to me last season.
I would have thought that he got the message say you can pass and that was it, but
No,
apparently
you don't.
that is not the
This game
case.
hasn't. There's not been coded to do that. You're not allowed to pass safety car no matter what. In this
That
game,
is
it's really stupid.
very
I've done it at
unfortunate.
Monaco because I remember Ted said if you don't get done by the safety car and you're a lap down, just get past it to unlap yourself. And I've done that and it disqualified me straight away. So I know how that feels.
That is devastating there from the Williams driver, as you said, not having the best of races, and that's definitely not going to add on top of it. So, shame there. But Lundy as well, up to P3 now.
Oh,
The
that's
two owners possibly battling out here. Different tyre strategies.
pitting has done my team a favour. Let's put Val above him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Vale is on the softs, so you should have a
Owen says-
slightly quicker.
Oh, it
Pace.
says show tyres.
Should tyres.
Tyres are not going to matter as much on this track, but we'll show them anyway.
Yeah, there you go. So you've got the front two currently on mediums, Lundy and Duchess on the softs.
Oh,
What's
Lundy's
happened?
Lundy's it, Tez.
Lundy's hit Tez.
Lundy's it,
That's
Tez.
5 second penalty. Oh my days.
That's, do you know what? Do you know what's mad though? If that sticks for any reason, yeah, they're last. They're dead last.
At the moment, yeah.
To the pack.
Oh,
Oh, this is
and
carnage, mate. This is like turn one all over again at the start of the race.
oh, I still can't believe the 5 seconds. I know they're going to be in a party with each other, and Tez is going to be fuming.
Do you know what it was? It's because of the safety car. That weren't none of their fault. That was a safety car. It come in in this lap on the last corner.
Right.
So the
Okay.
games took over. So I think Liam's braked because the games took control, which is brake Tez, which is brake Lundy. Do you know what I mean? And they've just hit each other.
Yep. To be fair, I didn't even see the message pop up. I was still looking at the tyres, and then suddenly we were off. So
Oh, well, I've just
very
got
last minute.
All the penalties and that are all going to come really into play here. LMB
Yep.
picking up one. You really don't want to pick up a penalty around it. That's the last thing you want to do.
Right. Well, at the moment, I'm not too sure if it's perhaps down to that little 5 seconds and just catching people out. Liam Hannon's still managing to get a second and a half gap at the moment. Looking good, and Lundy going in on the inside of Tez. Just
So owner,
eking out
the owner
ahead.
battle. Who will be crowned the best owner? That's the question.
And at the moment, Lundy's looking like he's topped it. Making the move there very nicely on Tez.
Dust looks
And
like he's trying to
yeah,
get Tez now as well.
Tez might get a call if he's not putting his foot down. having to defend. Let's jump on board with Duchess, see what you can do.
So I just clocked. That took me so long to clock. If Tez and Lindy don't get them penalties removed, Alfa Romeo get P2, P3.
Still plenty of action to happen. We've got 7 laps here, and we could see Michael and all the other drivers behind possibly try and make a move. Wouldn't start celebrating just yet.
So my team think I'm really invested in this race. This race went from being a madness to being even more of a madness.
Yep,
DRS
DRS
is enabled.
now enabled, and Lundy with fastest lap of 1 minute 2. Trying to secure as many points for the team. Ooh. Clean racing, wheel to wheel. I think might have been a little touch there, but all good from both drivers. And Tez still just defending enough and keeping that P3 position. See, with the penalties coming into play, as you said, he will be getting jumped. But Duchess making a possible attack. No. Thinking back. Ooh, nearly losing it. Snap of O's there. And might have actually opened up a position
Tez
for
is
Vale.
really dropping off here from Lundy. Unless maybe Liam slowed down a little bit to let Lundy catch him, so they can DRS it together. And go,
Perhaps.
just take off.
I would say you do have to take into account that Tez is on the medium tyres. You've got Lundy here out on the softs, so that could be the factor difference. And Dutch is trying to make another attempt. I think he's a little bit too far out. Is he going to try and go for it still? Oh, yeah, he's sticking with it. He saw Tez lock up and he's going with it. A little bit of a bold move, but he saw the opening.
This is a madness. Whoa, Ali, 3-7 penalty.
Going into the left-hander, keeping it together, a little bit of curb, and Tez getting away again. That sector 2 really hurting Dusk at the moment. Every time he seems to catch, just losing it on the curbs or just a little bit of oversteer. And once again having to fight back that time difference. Ooh, see the McLaren drivers there battling out. You've got Vale as well, trying to overtake his own teammate here.
I believe they're in the same part together. I'm going to check.
Ooh. It looked like
They're in a big
Duchess
fight.
wasn't going to break then, but battling with Vale side by side. Oh, imagine the scenes if both Alfa Romeo drivers take each other out now.
Don't say
Commentator's
that.
curse. What could happen?
No, they're in a big fight together. You've got Rebel, Hayes, LMB, Dusk, and Val all in a fight together.
So it seems like team orders are out the window if they are in a party chatting to each other. Duchess using up all that ERS, that the red light is flashing.
So will he now let Val pass to see if he can catch Tez? That's the question. Will the team orders come in from the pair of them and say, look, you're going faster, go? Or will they stick to what they've done and what they're doing now? Stick to their guns and keep it the way it is?
Yeah, at the moment.
I'm not bothered either way as Michael goes for it.
And what I've just noticed as well is that Team Ferrari are battling out Lundy. Oh! I've caught it! I actually caught it!
I hate you so much. Why do you talk?
Let's watch a replay of that. I actually can't believe it. Oh, Vale trying to defend his position with Michael, just going straight into his own teammate, taking each other out. Oh, Dutch is still P4, so not as bad, but Vale dropping positions massively and currently last place. Oh.
Why do you talk? Why do you speak? I'd rather you be like a mute or something. Did you mute for the rest of this race?
Nope. That was... oh. Couldn't script it anymore. That is EA already buying out Cody's and the scripting is in place. Lundy picking up another 3 seconds. He's currently actually in first. Liam swapping positions with him. And even with the 2-second gap, don't think it's going to be enough. Lundy will be dropping positions quite significantly with that penalty. And
I've just realised 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have got penalties. Val's stealing for points. gets penalties.
Yep.
They're all so close together. Valve's still got points.
Anything can happen. We've got 2 laps left. Still all going on. You've got Juice and Rao fighting side by side going into the left-hander. And Juice just having to back off a little bit. Give the space, but fighting now with Jelly. We've got a little pack here, just everything's going on.
Ooh. Easy, the McLaren won't be caught dead doing that though, but you've also got a penalty. So you're not getting as many points as you think.
Let's jump on with Hayes. You've got Rao and Super Jelly Dog fighting, and it could open up an opportunity for Hayes just like there nearly. Diving in on the inside.
Hayes, get past him. Get past him, Hayes. Do over McLaren.
Ooh, Jelly making a move. Looking on the inside, both ERS completely out. And nearly touched there. Hayes having to defend as well from Alistair, taking the inside line.
Let's go, Hayes.
I don't know where to watch.
Oh, Ali, where are you going? He's got the corner, got a 3 second penalty for it.
Literally, you've got a pack of like 5 drivers just side by side racing here tonight. Ooh, Alistair going around the outside. Jelly nearly spinning.
Shut up, girl. Did it.
Oh, Hayes just bumped into. Oh, he nearly took out Juice with him. Oh, he just got bumped on the inside. Came back on the track a little bit unsafe. Nearly took out Juice, and that's Hayes down to 14th. You've got 2 racing points now battling, both trying to take Super Jelly Dog in the McLaren.
They really want that position.
Oh, Michael, he spun.
Whoa.
He spun. Oh. Where's he come from?
Oh no, it's right. It's a madness. What the hell?
Oh no. We're on the last lap. We've got Lundy leading. Let's go 3 wide. No, with the move of the century. Let's watch that again.
The scene.
Just diving straight through the middle.
What the hell? What is going on?
Oh, no. Okay, didn't. My bad. Let's quickly jump on with Lundy. I think he's about to.
My brain can't
quickly switch. Alright, so we'll calm down a little bit. But yeah, we will jump on with Lundy as he's about to go around the last corner.
I don't think he's going to keep it though because of penalties.
So, taking P1 is Lundy, but straight away Hannon, his teammate, overtaking him.
It's got another 5-second penalty.
Oh no.
Front penalty, so is Tez.
It's all coming in, drivers coming in. We will wait till the end to go through the final standings as everyone's going to be jumping all over the place.
They still got
Such
podium.
a crazy...
What the hell is happening?
I don't know.
Lundy's still got a podium.
He's actually managed to get 3rd even with the 8 seconds of penalty.
Tez got 5th with
no.
the 5-second penalty. Oh, big up Alpha. Look at that. Driver of the day, mate. Have it.
Right.
To be fair, he did come a lot of positions, so he probably was my driver of the day as well. He did a madness.
Go through the final stand and see where our drivers actually ended up in the end, because that was an absolute madness of a race. So yeah, there you go, both Ferrari drivers up on that podium. And who's taken 2nd? The Alfa Romeo driver. So is that Duchess? Yep.
That's yes. So there'll be our 3 drivers, both Ferrari and the Dusk. So let me get them in while you're doing the last bit.
Yep. And then we'll go through the final standings just here.
I cannot find people.
Right, okay,
There's
so winning the race then at the end is Liam Hannon taking 1st, Duchess taking 2nd, Lundy taking 3rd, 4th is LMB, Tez 5th, Rao taking 6th, Noel taking 7th, Super Jelly Dog 8th, Curry 9th, Michael finishing the points 10th, 11th is Vale, Juice 12th, Benzie Lim 13th, 14th is Hayes, Alistair 15th, Rebel 16th, Senna in 17th, Niag 18th and Pars 19th. Unfortunately 3 DNFs in tonight's race, but yeah, absolute madness. That is everything for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. For more TTM content, check out the video in the top right, and to join the TTM community, take a look at the link in the description. Until next time, see you on track.